Hey you guys, in today's video I want to share with you and use with you the items I picked up from the SUQQU Fall Collection. It's the Autumn Winter Collection. Really exciting. I do love SUQQU because their products are so effective but yet so subtle and so beautiful looking the way that I like makeup. So let's start. In a previous video I did a comparison between the Hourglass and the Lancome foundation. Today I'm gonna retry again the Lancome foundation. I have been liking it a lot, so I want to use it again. And I saw in a video by Allison Chase, she mentioned that she's using the Chanel Water Fresh as a concealer, so I want to try that too and see how it works with me, because I do have dry under eyes and I want to see how that works. So I'm going to do that in this video, as well as the SUQQU collection. So I'm going to pick up my Beekeeper 101 brush to apply the foundation. I have been loving it a lot. This foundation is really light, really pretty, really natural looking, and has a really nice glow. And also the coverage lasts all day without kicking up around my nose area. So this is the foundation that I'm going to be using today. I am using a different moisturizer just to test that out. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream today to see how that works under this foundation, or how this foundation works with that moisturizer is what I meant. I am going to test out again the Hourglass foundation, because of the two, those were the Lancome one I preferred over the Hourglass one. But I want to continue using it again with different moisturizers, different primers, to give you guys a full review and let you guys know how it works with those different kind of circumstances or settings. And if you haven't seen that video where I do that comparison, I'm going to leave it at the end, a link at the end of this video, so you guys could check it out. It's my most recent video. Alright, so there it is all over the skin. It is really light, really subtle. I'm going to try the Chanel Water Fresh Complexion Touch. Oh, by the way, the Lancome foundation is in the shade 115C. And then the Hourglass, the Chanel, it's probably the lightest. It's B10 is the product, is a shade that I use. So I'm going to pump some in the back of my hand. I'm going to use this Hourglass concealer brush. She says it's really good for dry eyes, dry under eyes, so, and it's a really light coverage. Well, it's light to medium coverage, so it might work. Let's see. It works on her. Okay, it does feel very refreshing, and it does have some coverage, and it's also brightening, which is nice. But I'll test it out during the day. It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I'm not sure the time, but it's 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So I won't have it for that long, but I'll have it on for enough time to let you guys know if it does work or not. If it does increase, and if it does stay hydrated throughout the day. We'll leave it like that, and we'll jump right into the SUQQU, the reason why you guys came here. Alright, so from the collection, they came out with 4 new quads. I picked up 2 of them. I picked up Kaurikaze and Irohatsume. I don't speak Japanese, but I try my best. If you haven't seen the packaging, they're all basically the same packaging. The black with the gold lining. I love the packaging. I think it's so pretty. And this is what it looks inside. Take out the little applicators. This is Kaurikaze, which is 09. I'll do a swatching right now in a minute. And then the other one that I picked up is 10, which is Irohatsume. Same packaging, and these are the shades. And I think the one that I'm going to use today is this one. And then the other quad, I'll use it in the future, either in a future video or just in the future, and I'll let you guys know what I think. I'll show some pictures on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I recommend that you do, because that's where I post everything first. So now that I have them side by side and then I'm seeing them, no, this way is better. I'm liking both. I think I'm gonna try I'll try this one first, because that's what I had my mindset to. So let's do that one first. I also picked up a new blush, a highlighter, a highlighter stick, and 2 lipsticks. And I realized after I got the order that the lipsticks that I chose were like replacements. They're not the full lipstick, but that's alright. I'll show them to you more more intimately, and I'll do swatches as I apply them. I'm gonna use my Sydney Grace brushes today just to give something different. I'm gonna use from the new brushes. They don't have a number, but this one is like a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna start with this color, the matte, and apply it in the crease and in my outer half of my eye. These brushes do pick up makeup, pick up shadow really nicely. And in my experience, the SUQQU formula doesn't have any fallout, so I shouldn't have any issues. But still, I'm gonna go slow and then build it up as I go. So I only swirl it a little bit, and look how much it picked up. Swirl it and blend it right here on the edges. You know what I could do, just for the sake of this video, because I'm not going anywhere after this. I'm going to use one quad in each eye. I think you guys will like that, and you'll see both quads at work. I think I'm going to do that. So that shade blended out beautifully. I'm going to pick up a little bit of a more like dense brush. I'm going to use this gold color in my inner half, and I'm going to use this in the waterline. And now figure out where to use this. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to pick up some of that bright gold with a dense brush and apply it in the inner half. Oh, it's beautiful. Good gracious. So beautiful, bright yellow. I think I went a little bit overboard in the top, but that's okay. I'm going to go back to that brush, the first color, and go back again and go in. And then with my cloth here, I'm going to try to clean off a little bit of the top. Then blend it out here. And blend some more. It's much better. So now I'm going to go in with one of my units brushes. And I'm going to go in with this light brownish shimmer and apply it in the waterline. I know a few other YouTubers, influencers have already reviewed these quads, but I haven't seen any of the videos because I want to keep my mind as open as possible. And then later on I'll watch and see how others applied it. But I just wanted to do this video without any other influence. I like that. Looks really pretty. And I'm gonna look for this one from, I always forget the brand. Is it SUQQU? I don't remember because it doesn't say the name. It just says Yoshiki, but I don't think that's the brand. It's a really tiny little brush I picked up a while ago from Beautylish. And I'm gonna pick up this pink shimmer here, or this like champagne-y peachy color, and apply that in the tear duct area. It's not super highlighting, but I think it gives you like that extra kick. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but I see it definitely. Again, it's really subtle, but you could see it there. I'm zooming in. I think that's beautiful. Pick up some more, and then get some here in the eyebrow area. Now I'm gonna just go in with your other eye, and then we'll do the mascara and everything else later. So let's go in with this other quad. A little bit more intimidating because it does have like a little bit of like a reddish orange, and it also has some lilac and that green. I think I'm gonna go in with these two colors in the corner. I'm gonna use this instead of the waterline. I'm gonna use it as a eyeliner and maybe as a waterline also, and then this I'll probably put it like a topper. See how it looks. We're playing out here. We're playing around with new makeup. I have no idea. When I saw them, I did not plan how I was gonna use it, so this is all, you know, as we go. I'm gonna pick up another one of these fluffy eyeshadow brushes from Sydney Grace. I'm gonna go in with that reddish orange. It looks like pinkish on the pan, but when you swatch it, it's like orangey. And I'm going to swirl it or apply it on the outer half, and then just take it in slowly at first because I don't want to have any fallout. But again, in my experience, I don't experience any fallout with SUQQU. But you know, better be safe than sorry. It's better to go slowly and build up makeup than just dumping a bunch of makeup and having to bring it down. It's a little bit harder. Not impossible, but it's harder. And you can create more of a mess, especially if you're not a makeup artist, or if you don't have a lot of experience, then it's better to start slow. So here on the edges, I'm going to blend it out. These brushes apply makeup so beautifully. See that, how pretty that is? It is definitely dramatic. It might be dramatic for some people. I'm gonna use that same brush, why not? And use that goldish color and apply it on the inner half. Get some with my finger and press it in. Make sure that everything is nicely covered. And then with my index finger, or my ring finger, I'm sorry, I'm going to pick up some of that lilac topper. Let me see how it, I think it's not going to affect the color too much, but it's going to give it like a nice topper. And right here in the middle, oh yeah, very pretty. You guys see that? Use it like an extra shimmer. And it kind of changes color as you switch, as you turn around. As the light hits you differently, there's different colors. I hope the camera's picking that up. I'm going to apply it all over the lid just so you guys could see what a beautiful topper that is. So pretty. We still have that one color left, that green. So I'm going to apply it as a eyeliner. So I'm going to pick up this one from Sydney Grace. It's a really like a small, really thin brush. So I think these are the best to apply eyeliner. So I'm just gonna swirl it a little bit and really go really slowly on the top here. You don't have to use all 4 colors in one look. You could use one and use it like a one shade. You could use 2, you could use 3, you could use all 4. There's really no rule saying that you have to use all the colors. I just want to test them all out and see how they look. But this like military green, like really, it's not that green, but it's more like a grayish green. It's a really pretty color. You could use it as well as a shade for your crease, but I wanted to use it like this to see how it looks. I'm gonna get some more and put it in the bottom, the waterline area. I actually like it more than the other one. I like this one better than the other one. Just a little bit more oomph, you know. but still, they're both really pretty. And this one doesn't have a highlighter cutter, so I'm gonna go back to the first quad and pick up some of that shade and apply it in the tear duct area. Kind of dramatic, I know, a little bit dramatic. But I think they're beautiful colors for the fall as well. It has like the browns and the oranges and the yellows and the golds. And they look similar, a little bit similar when you swatch them and you know on the eyes, but they're not completely the same, and I like that. I'll do the mascara at the end because it's not SUQQU. Let's go in with the blush that I picked up. I picked up the shade. It's the SUQQU Melting Powder. It just says 09. I threw away the boxes, so I don't know the name, but here is the one I picked up. So I'm going to use Sonia G, the jumbo base, and just I'll get a little bit. I'm not gonna bronze today because I didn't pick up a SUQQU bronze, and I'm gonna skip it today. But I'm just gonna test the blush. Ooh, it's more pigmented than what I thought. If you go a little bit overboard, don't panic. It's happened to me many times before. You just go back with the foundation brush that you used and go on top of it, and it just blends in beautifully into your skin. So don't panic if this happens to you. I know that this video is not about that, but just check out how beautiful this foundation leaves my skin. It's like, it looks like I have nothing on. It's so like porcelain. It's just beautiful. I'm loving the foundation. So now I'm gonna go back with the foundation brush, or the brush that I use for the foundation, and just go back. Yeah, just give it a couple of taps. See how it blends in so beautifully? That is, if you went a little bit overboard, you could do that. and it really does bring it down and just makes it look even more natural. I like it. Oh, I didn't swatch it, that's right. Let me swatch this blush in the back of my hand. It looks subtle and all, but it could go a little bit overboard if you get in too much. There it is in the middle. It's really pretty. So now I'm gonna apply the highlighter stick. It is the shade, I think they came out with a few. So this is the shade 102. Is this one right here. It's not that dramatic, but let's see when we apply it on the skin. It does look kind of like a wet look. I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna get my middle finger and just swirl it with my, and apply it directly. Trying to see if it makes a difference if I apply it with a brush. It's not that bright. Let me see directly to the face if it's different. But it's very subtle. Those little shimmers are really subtle. It does give like a kind of a wet look, and it has little shimmers. I like it. So now we're gonna go in with the two lipsticks I picked up, two shades, shade 14 and shade 112. So this is shade 112, and this is 14. They're pretty similar. They're very similar, but 112 is a little bit more orangey, and the 14 is a little bit towards the nude, brown nude, but they're both really pretty. I'm gonna test both out. I think both lipsticks match very well with either quad. Okay, this is 14. They are both mattes, but they're definitely not drying. They feel really light, really comfortable, and really soft. Number 14. Okay, this is 112. A little bit more darker, more intense, more orange, more like a burnt orange, which I love these colors. So you see both lipsticks look very well with either quad, and I like them both. The other one is more nude. Still has some kick to it, but it's a little bit more nude, and this one's more orangey. So let me put on mascara, and then we'll come back and so I could give you my final thoughts. Okay, so mascara is done. I am liking both quads. They're both beautiful. I think the look I created on this side was a little bit, in my taste, a little bit more prettier than this one. I think it's because that eyeliner really gave it an extra touch. But I do like both. The SUQQU shadow formulas are so nice, so easy to work with, very blendable, and there's no fallout. No fallout at all. The highlight, I do like it, but if you don't like that wet look or those little shimmers or little micro glitters, if you don't like that, then you won't like the highlight. But I don't mind. I think it's very pretty. It's fun, so I like it. And both lipsticks are just gorgeous, beautiful colors. It feels really good on the lips, really buttery and really just beautiful, very comfortable. I don't feel like I have anything on, and I like it. Oh, by the way, I'm using as mascara, I'm using the Lancome Hypnose Wheat. No, it's Lancome Le Wheat Hypnose. Beautiful packaging, and it's a beautiful mascara, by the way. I haven't stopped using it since I got it. So this is the look for today. Oh, and the blush, look how beautiful it is. And the foundation is not part of the collection. It's a different brand whatsoever, but I just want to highlight how beautiful it looks on my skin. It's a gorgeous foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you picked up anything from the SUQQU Fall collection, and also let me know your thoughts about this look and the products that I showed you. I am going to leave links of everything that I used today down below in the description box, and don't forget to check out my video comparing the Hourglass and the Lancome foundation side by side, and I used it for about 8 hours, so I gave you a full review there of both foundations. Thank you guys for coming over. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.